Hello everybody, today we have The Little Mermaid, Ariel's 3D game. Take a journey under the sea with the fishies and Sebastian and the crab. Disney's The Little Mermaid game. Take a journey under the sea with Ariel. On the back here it says you can make Ariel's dream come true. Who can make Ariel's dream come true? You can make Ariel's dream come true. Take a colorful journey under the sea. Under the sea. Under the sea with Ariel and her friends. Flounder. That's the fish. Scuttle. I'm not sure who Scuttle is. I don't remember Scuttle. And Sebastian. They're all right here in full 3D view as you swim around and 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 around the seashell path. You'll get to move Ariel closer and closer to Prince Eric. But watch out, the evil sea witch Ursula has sent her sneaky eels, Flotsam and Jetsam, to slow you down. Be the one to move Ariel next to her prince, and you'll win the game. And best of all, you'll be one to make Ariel's dream come true by changing her from a mermaid into a human being. Disney's The Little Mermaid by Milton Bradley game. Let's check it out. First up, we have the board, which you have to put together. Then we have these rules. Instruccionos. Rulios. Begin your journey under the sea. Assembly. The adventure continues under the sea. So what we gotta do is we gotta put it together. Now I'll show you what it looked like. Okay, there you go. It's set up. The fishes start here because you play as one of the fishes, and the eels start over there. And if they catch up with you, I guess you gotta go back to start. Every time you land on an eel here, you gotta move the eel a space. Every time you land on an Ariel here, you move Ariel up. I'll show you how it works. See, as you can see here, Ariel starts down here, and she moves up the ladder, basically, like this. And when she gets a certain spot, she turns into the human. You switch her to this one. And the person who makes her into a human wins, basically. And every time you land on one of these aerial spaces, like there's one, for example, that's how you move Ariel up. And every time you land on one of these spaces, you move that. And here is the spinner, and you go from basically, see that's blue, so you would go to a blue space, and you just go around and around and around the board here until you make it where Ariel comes all the way up here, kisses the handsome prince, blah blah blah. And they live happily ever after. Yay! And that's basically the game. It's basically a simple kids game. Yeah, so once Ariel becomes the top step, she automatically turns into the Ariel. Let's see. So the first one to make her do that wins. And that's the game. The object is to make her the mermaid get up there, turn into human, and voila. So you just go around the board. You go around the board based on the spinner. Whatever you spin, whatever color you spin, that's where you get to go. And it looks like you go that way around the board. You don't want to get caught by these guys, because you get caught by those guys. You have to spin the spinner for those guys. And they basically move the same as, let's see. Okay, this is how Flotsam and Jetsam work. What you do is you can't go past them because they're watching you. They're guarding you. So you have to wait until they move before you can move. Well, I like the idea of having to land on you and you know, going back to start. That's a cool idea. That would work too. Anyway, that's the game. That's Disney's The Little Mermaid game, where Ariel and Prince Adam live happily ever after. As you can see, there's Prince Trident, there's Ursula and her goons over there. There's Flounder and Sebastian and the bird. And there you play the fishes. Remember, God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. Keep on gaming, hey. Like, comment, and subscribe. And share. And next up, if you see in the background, is Polar Dare. It's a cool game. Later, guys and girls.